It's a heartbreaking reality on Skid Row where animals are being neglected, abused, and in some cases are barely surviving. It's a crisis some say is getting worse. The rescue nonprofit Starts With One Today is organizing a protest this morning to bring attention to the conditions on Skid Row. So joining me now is Joey Tuccio to tell us about this call to action. We have that protest today for people to get in on. But first, let's just start with what you guys are all about.
Yeah. So Starts With One Today, we service the Skid Row area, mostly for humans, but for the past 2 years, we've been doing a lot for the animals. If you've been to Skid Row, you've probably seen dogs in cages, dogs being bred, dog abuse. So that's where we come in and try to save them.
And I went out with you guys on Skid Row about 2 weeks ago, and it was very eye-opening to see the actual reality there. This dog right here, this is Rocky, who actually Joey picked up, took him to the vet, and we have an update on Rocky, right?
Yeah, Rocky is going to survive. And he,
thank goodness.
He was literally near death. And I have to shout you out. You were the first reporter to really take this seriously, and now a lot of reporters are. So I want to thank you so much. You really started this, so thank you.
Thank you, Joey. And it's been amazing to see the outreach since then, and for your organization as well, and all the work you guys are doing. These guys are really the boots on the ground here when it comes to this organization on Skid Row, making sure these dogs are taken care of. I mean, we're seeing in this video right here, we see them in cages. We're also, you guys said that they're testing drugs on these dogs as well. And
these videos, these pictures, this is like 2 weeks ago. This is last week. This isn't 2 years ago. So yeah, I mean, we've gotten so many calls from people that dogs are overdosing on fentanyl. People are feeding them fentanyl and laughing at them. It's not everybody on Skid Row, but there's enough that there needs to be change.
And it is important to say that there are dogs on Skid Row that are well taken care of, and it is the life partner for some of these people, and we see them well taken care of, but the reality for most of them is devastating. One of the big issues, and the reason we're bringing so much attention to this story, is because you're trying to get local officials, county officials, to get involved, right?
Yes, we've been ignored by basically everybody. We've tried protests, we've tried petitions, we spoke at City Hall, and they're not paying attention to it. They literally walk out when we start talking about it, and we have to be louder and more directed, but we have got zero support from any politicians.
And what exactly kind of support do you want? Because this keeps happening on Skid Row, and it seems like no one's really doing anything about it.
We want consequences. We want punishment to the people that are doing this to the dogs. We see it. They're out in the open. When we tell them that this is illegal, whether it's breeding, abuse, they laugh in our faces because they know that these laws are not enforced, especially there.
So the protest today, tell us about it, how people can get involved.
Yeah, so it's at 251 East 6th Street. I know today is probably a very complicated day to go downtown. So if anybody comes, please be peaceful. We're going to be safe. We're going to be very direct. It's only from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. But if anybody comes, we have to be peaceful. This is for the dogs.
And how can people find out more information about you guys?
Visit us, startswithonetoday.com, and on our Instagram, and adopt and foster, please.
Absolutely. I mean, I told Joey, I was like, I'm going to take that doggy home if nobody does, because it's so good to see the work they're doing. I mean, the dog that we picked up that day wasn't going to survive.
No. The normal white blood cell count is 6 to 12. He was 0.4.
And a lot of these dogs have parvo because they're not vaccinated, they're not tested, and they're not treated like normal pets are.
Yeah, and the resources are available. It's like, it's not like for a lack of resources that we provide. It's just they don't take it seriously, and they don't. Not all of them, but you know, most people don't treat dogs like they should there.
And I think what was most shocking to me when I went out on Skid Row with you guys, the amount of dogs. It's unbelievable. Yes.
The amount of dogs, there's so many. I mean, and sometimes you don't even see them. They're in cages in tents. We just got a report that there's dogs in muzzles in tents, so they can't bark to let people know that they're in there. And I mean, I get so angry, and I don't get numb to this, and it's insane. And there's breeding, there's puppies in cages. We see a dog on Monday, they're dead by Thursday.
It's heartbreaking. Joey, thank you so much for the work you and your organization are doing with Starts With One Today. All of you involved in it are just absolutely incredible. We appreciate you helping these dogs out. If you want to get involved in the protest today, make your voices heard. Hopefully some city and county officials listen as well. You can find out more information on Starts With One Today and the animals on Skid Row. You can find out all of that at kcalnews.com and click Seen on TV. And Joey, thank you again, and we are definitely rooting for you guys.
Thank you.